Distinguished leaders of religious communities, dear Mr. Tepika Singh from Religious for Peace International in New York, it's a pleasure to have you here for the first time. I hope not the last. Esteemed representative of interfaith councils from across Europe, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great privilege to share with you a few reflections from evangelical Christian tradition of themes of sacred human dignity and our shared responsibility to build more just and peaceful society. For us, holiness begins with God, the creator of all things, because every human being is created in image of God. Each person possesses an inherent and inalienable dignity. Human worth is not determined by nationality, religion, economic status, or political convictions, but the fact that every person bears the image of Creator. This calls us to protect human life, uphold freedom of conscience, and treat every individual with honor and respect. Jesus Christ summarized God's law in two great commandments: to love God with all our hearts and to love our neighbors as ourselves. Therefore, love is not merely an emotion but a way of life. Mercy is the power to lift up those who have fallen. Forgiveness is the courage to break the circle of hatred. Justice means defending the vulnerable and standing for truth. Solidarity means sharing one another's burdens. Service is the highest expression of leadership. But Christ himself came not to be served, but to serve. In a world increasingly challenged by polarization, conflict, discrimination, poverty, social crisis, and environmental degradation, believers and religious institutions cannot remain mere observers. We are called to be peacemakers, defenders of human dignity, and bearers of hope. Our faith must be demonstrated not only through our words, but also through our actions. Caring for families in need, educating young people in values, promoting justice, protecting God's creation, and building bridges of understanding. Interfaith dialogue does not require us to abandon our convictions. On the contrary, it invites us to remain faithful to our beliefs while respecting the dignity and the freedom of others. It is precisely this mutual respect that creates space for meaningful cooperation on issues that affect us all. Combating poverty, strengthening families, educating the next generation, caring for environment, and promoting peace. Albania offers a remarkable example of interfaith coexistence. This is not merely a historical legacy which we are proud. It is a moral responsibility that we must preserve and pass on to future generations. As the youngest among them, all the distinguished leaders, I consider it a privilege to learn from their wisdom, experience, and their example. Their commitment to mutual respect, dialogue, and peaceful coexistence inspires me and encourages me to carry these two values forward. I see in them a model of how people of different faiths can live together with dignity, understanding, and shared commitment to the common good. So, I'm telling to the young people in this room that respecting others doesn't awaken our religious identity. Rather, is strengthened by expressing faith through love, kindness, and service. Today, we have the honor of welcoming representatives of interfaith councils from 7 European countries, if I'm not wrong. Together with Ms. Tepika Singh from Religious of Peace International of New York, we have a unique opportunity to build partnerships that extend beyond this gathering. Let us words not remain more declaration, but become concrete initiatives, share recommendations, and practical actions that bring hope to our communities. On behalf of the evangelical community, I reaffirm our commitment to continue working together with other religious communities, public institutions, civil society, academia, young people, and women. We believe that only through genuine partnership we can build a future where peace is stronger than conflict, Justice is stronger than injustice, and hope is stronger than fear. May we be people who do not merely speak about peace, but actually we build it. May we be people who do not only preach love, but we live every day. Thank you so much.